That's really bright. Hi, it's Monday. I'm recording this straight off the bat. Is it bat or is it back? Straight off the back. I'm sure I've heard people say straight off the bat. I don't know which one it is, but I'm recording this straight after last week's vlog. So James is currently at home. He is not feeling sick, I don't think. He keeps saying that his stomach, keeps like touching his stomach. We're not sure exactly whether he's feeling ill or what, but I've been giving him like bits of food in dribs and drabs. So he's had a ham sandwich, and he's had these little carrot sticks, some miniature carrots, and then I've given him, he has like the little Kipling cakes, the under 100 calories ones, so they've got no icing on or anything, but he's had one of those, and he's just eating a Baby Bell, and then I'm going to give him an apple in a couple of minutes time. So yeah, I've been giving him bits of food here and there, and he's kept it down. It's all been fine, so fingers crossed he's fine. I know I've got to keep him at home tomorrow as well, but yeah, so that's been good. I've been doing the good mum part and feeding my children. But I have been sitting here, I've edited a vlog, I have answered a couple of emails, I've done some housekeeping on the Patreon side of things, like making sure that all the members, all the people that had signed up for the puffin tier are now able to access the website. So I've done, like I said, the housekeeping for that. I'm currently just going through some of my website pages, and I noticed that the live draw along sessions that I've done, I haven't switched over, like I've edited all of the sessions together and uploaded them to YouTube, and I haven't taken like all of the different parts off and just posted the one part. So I'm just doing that for the beta fish, and I'm also writing the little blurb thing as well. I'm not going to do any drawing or any recording today, mainly because the rain keeps coming in fits and starts, and also the next door neighbour is doing I don't know what to their roof or outside, I don't know, but there's drilling and grinding going on. So I just thought, rather than because I get really annoyed if I get interrupted whilst I'm recording, because usually I like to record in like half an hour stints and just have like half an hour sections to edit together. But when there's excessive noise, like the dog barking next door, or grinding, or somebody, like the postman knocks on the door, or somebody unexpected turns up, and I have to edit together like 10-minute segments, it adds a lot more admin, like that whole editing side. It adds a whole lot more of editing onto my workload, so I'd rather just record in 30-minute segments, and then whilst I'm not recording or drawing, get all of the other stuff done that I need to get done. So hopefully that makes sense as to how I like to work and how I want it to work. I've had to make myself a cup of tea, and I've got a couple of biscuits. I don't know whether it's just lack of energy or I don't know what, but I came over really tired and I can't shake it. So I've had my lunch, and it was a late lunch today, and I'm just trying to get the rest of this work done, like I said, like changing over these pages and adding the blurbs to the tutorials, just trying to get all of those things done. And I've got some digestive biscuits and a cup of tea. Who's the dunker? I don't know if you can hear them now. Just grinding away. That's been a little bit of my predicament today. I'm hoping that tomorrow, oh sorry, no, not tomorrow, because I won't be doing anything very much tomorrow, but Wednesday will go well, hopefully. Good morning. It is Wednesday, I think. So had to keep our child off for another day today. He would have gone back to school today, but Monday evening he decided to just throw up everywhere. So had to be 48 hours from Monday, and it was 5 o'clock in the afternoon on the Monday that he was sick again, so he can't go until 5 o'clock today, which obviously he's not going to be at school, so it's tomorrow. So hopefully, fingers crossed, he doesn't have any episode this evening. He was fine all day yesterday. We just spent we had a duvet day, watched some films, played some games on the iPad and things, so he was absolutely fine. I think I rang the school and they said that there's like a few cases within his class that have been the same, so I think it's just like one of those 24-hour stomach bug things that he's just picked up from school. So yeah, that's been my day yesterday. So I didn't get any work done, and today I am in the similar sort of thing, because he's just always wanting help to do things or someone to sit with him. He doesn't really like to be alone. He can have alone time, especially if he's watching like a film. If it's the My Little Pony film that he's been watching non-stop, he's fine, but I cannot have that on anymore, because I was trying to sleep last night and that's all that was playing in my head were the theme songs, or the song soundtrack from that film. I was like, this isn't happening anymore. Also had a bit of a rough night with him, because he just kept waking up and getting in to bed, and we're like, no, you need to sleep in your bed. So he's going through one of those. He wants to always be around us at the moment, and yeah, he was awake from, I think it was about 2 until about 4, just trying. I kept like falling back to sleep and then drifting off, and then I'd hear him wake up and I'd be like, no. I just like raise from the grave and go and tell him that he needs to sleep in his bed. He got the idea eventually, but you know, you're woken halfway in the night and it just disrupts your sleep. And I had a bit of a lay-in this morning, not planned. I didn't actually get out of bed until I think it was 9:30. I actually like properly woke up. I was drifting in and out, and there were times then I was like awake and I was like, yeah, I should get up, and then I just closed my eyes and then I'd fall back to sleep. I didn't actually get up until 9:30 today. So I am still like a little bit tired, but I have come into the office to do the Etsy orders because they need to be dispatched today, some of them here, and we've just had our boiler serviced as well, ready for moving, so that's all done. But yeah, I've just done the Etsy orders, and then I feel like I should do other work, but I don't know what I can get done. So I did say in the last vlog that I was going to make a list of everything that I want to do and like really itemize everything, and I think I'm going to get a big pad of paper and do that, because I think that will be a useful thing to do, as I said in the last vlog. And it's not, if I get distracted, if James comes in and like wants to help or something, then it doesn't really matter too much, whereas if I'm recording, obviously it does matter. Today would have been a perfect day for recording as well, because there's no rain, there's nobody next door working, so it would have been perfect, but James was at home. Anyway, yeah, I need to just plan out exactly what I need to do, what needs doing with what, and get everything consolidated down onto paper and like just really itemize everything. So I think I'm gonna do that. I do need to order some new A5 prints for my orders. I was toying with the idea of not including them, because you've got the little thank you card. I was toying with the idea of not including them and just putting in like doing business cards again with a print on it, like the artwork on it, because I do get a lot of people say that they do love the print. They don't cost a hell of a lot to get printed, but it's still an added expense that, so there's a hair on the lens, that if I don't need to include it, then that's obviously extra profit for me. I was also considering putting the price of my cards up, because I was just doing some research on some other cards similar, and they're going for like £3.50 now, so I might do that. But I don't know what to do about the print thing, because I really like including them, but it is a lot of, I don't know if people keep them or what they do with them, but it is like a hefty piece of card or paper to have in an order. So I don't know whether to just do the thank you note and keep it as that, or whether to include the print or a business card or something. I'm not sure. I'm going to, I would say leave your comments, but I'll need to order them before this vlog goes live, so I'll let you know what I decide. But let's, I've also got new envelopes. I couldn't get hold of green or yellow. There were none, so I've had to go with orange. So I've got new, come on camera, I've got new orange envelopes, which kind of goes with the branding colours, because in my little card thumbnail things, mock-ups, I've got green, yellow and like a peach tone, so it kind of goes but kind of doesn't at the same time. But anyway, I've got orange envelopes now for the next however many orders, so I hope you enjoy the orange. So what I'm doing at the moment is I have decided to discontinue my Club Puffin pack, and because I'm mainly doing away with like the whole Club Puffin branding and just doing it as Amie Howard tutorials, or like something just related to coloured pencil and tutorials, because I think Club Puffin confuses quite a few people. So I'm just going through and like restructuring everything. At the moment I currently send out a welcome pack which has literature and then prints and cards, and you have to like order that physically when you purchase the subscription. There's like a listing on the website for the welcome box, and then you have to use a discount code to purchase it to get it for free, because Club Puffin members get it for free. But I'm doing it so that it is a PDF, because I have had these bits of information printed for at least 3 years now, and a lot of the information on here needs updating, and it's not easy to do that when you have ordered like 1,000 copies of this. And yeah, there's still a load of the literature left to go, but I'm just going to recycle it and do it all as a PDF. So I'm currently typing up the PDF. I'm using InDesign, which is new to me and confusing, but I'm just typing that up, and I'm going to make it like a really nice pretty PDF that you download as soon as your order comes in. So it will have like a little button on the invoice that you can click to download, and it will also be available on the Puffin dashboard as well, for people if they lose it or whatever, then they can get hold of it again. Yeah, so it's just going to have the same information. I'm just updating it. So I've got to the Your Pencils section. I'm just writing about the Faber-Castell Polychromos at the moment. On here I've got the Luminance, the Pablos and the Prismacolor, but I'm going to add the Derwent Lightfast and a little bit about the Holbeins as well. And I've just updated some of the information. I'll show you the little thing that I've got in a second. So yeah, I'm just going to get rid of the physical box, mainly because it does cost a fair bit to put this box together. Like, it's £25 worth of stuff that you get, and not a lot of people are ordering them, and I just don't feel like it's necessary, if that makes sense. I know it is a nice incentive to sign up, but a lot of people, as I said, aren't actually ordering it, so that it's not really an incentive to sign up. I think the value of all of the tutorials far outweighs the addition of this box. So I've added a post to my Facebook group, the special one for tutorials that are, or subscribers to the website, and asked people if they haven't and they want it to order it, because I'm going to be making up the last few boxes and then recycling all of the information and everything. It's going to clear up a whole load of room in my units here as well, so that will be good. But here is the InDesign thing. So I've just got like the welcome message, and then a bit about paper choices, what to look for and all of that kind of thing, pencils, what pencils are there to try, what if I want open stock, that kind of thing, and then just going into in-depth about all of the individual coloured pencils that I recommend. I still need to make that long list of everything that I need to do, but this was one of the things that was on that list, as well as making a post to the Puffin group on Facebook about ordering it. I haven't put that I'm discontinuing it, I'm just going to remove it from the post listing on the website and any kind of relevance that there may be in the Become a Student page where you sign up, just so that it's not there, so you don't necessarily know that it's going to be there. And then after a couple of weeks I'm just going to remove the post on the Facebook group as well, and then we're just going to do it all digitally. So that's exciting. Good morning. It is Thursday. I keep having this feeling that it's the end of the week because James has been home all week. It's just felt like a really long week, and it's only Thursday. Yeah, I had a fairly productive morning, just like business talking and sorting out what's going on. This battery's gonna die in a minute. Why does it always do this? So yeah, I had a fairly productive morning, just talking everything through, and I feel so much better in my mind about everything that's going to need to happen and needs to be done. So I'm really excited about the upcoming months and yeah, everything that's going on. I need to finish or do some more of the bear tutorial today, so that's my main thing of business that I'm going to do today. So I'm going to crack on and get some of that drawn. Good morning. It's Monday. I can't remember what it was that I last filmed. Mainly because there's been a little bit that's gone. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to sort something out on here. And there's been a little bit that has gone on. Like last week, I was so sick. James had like a 24-hour bug last week, the previous week. That's why he had to have a couple of days off school, and I thought that we were fine, we weren't going to get it. Simon was fine, but Friday evening we went for a board game night with our friends like we usually do, and as soon as I stepped out of their house and into like the fresh air, I immediately felt so sick, and I spent all of Friday night, Saturday morning hugging the toilet, and then Saturday I just felt absolutely like trash. I was so sick all the time, and yeah, it was not fun. Didn't have an appetite or anything for like 3 to 4 days. Yeah, and then eventually I took the day off Monday and Tuesday because it still wasn't right, and then eventually started feeling right Wednesday, and got some work done then. But yeah, that was not a nice sickness at all. There's been like, I think it's norovirus that's been going around. Quite a few people have had it, and apparently quite a few people from James's school have been off with it as well. So yeah, I was sick last week. Yay! The only good thing is that I did get new glasses, which are fantastic, and I love wearing them all the time now. So my optician will be very happy with me because I spent all of last week just wearing glasses, and my eyes feel really good, and that I can actually see better than when I have my contact lenses in as well, because my contact lenses aren't my correct prescription. So hopefully I'll be able to see the details in all of my drawings now. I have a printed order of some just card restocks, basically nothing exciting going on in there apart from the rebranding, like the change of the fonts and everything on the back. They're in a big box down there. I'm going to open them up for you guys and show you the rebranding of the rear of the cards. Hi. It's been a little bit of a minute, I think, since I've recorded anything, mainly because it's been half term and I haven't been able to get much work done. But today, it's Wednesday, it's the 27th of October. I have a couple of things that I need to do for work today. I'm alone, which is nice. I can get some stuff done. I need to record 2 critiques. I think I've got 2 critiques. I think that's all I need to do. I'm wondering whether it's worthwhile doing a video, but may as well. It'll be easier. Writing them out takes quite a long time, whereas when I'm creating the video, it doesn't actually take me that long to do. So yeah, I need to do that today. I also have some book work, like book drawings that I need to get done, but I can get those done tomorrow or Friday, and just have a little bit of more time at work, just isolate myself in here, I suppose. But I just wanted to talk to you guys. I've been on a couple of wildlife and kind of nature walks the last couple of days, and it's really given me like a huge boost of inspiration. I don't know about you guys, whenever I'm walking through nature or anything, especially like with the turn of the seasons at the moment, I love autumn. I used to think that summer was my favourite month, but summer's actually pretty boring compared to autumn, when you've got all of the different coloured leaves, and then just everything is just so beautiful. I love oranges and yellows, seeing them together. I also love Halloween. So yeah, anyway, I've taken a few nature walks, and it's given me like, it's cleared my mind, it's given me a huge boost of inspiration. I was looking through Adobe stock images last night, and I found a whole bunch that I really want to draw. Not for tutorials, these will be like personal pieces. But I was thinking to myself, I was looking back, because it was like International Artist Day as well, and I was just looking through some of my older work, and I was thinking to myself, this year's work I'm not entirely happy with. I don't really see much progress in my technique and ability. You might look at my work and think, oh my god, it's amazing, or like, I've had a few comments, because I posted this on social media, of people saying that like they would love to have my level of talent or skill, and I'm like, I may be like more advanced in comparison to someone that's just starting, let's say, but comparing myself to myself from where I know that I was like last year or even the previous year, I haven't progressed as much as I would have liked or would have hoped to. And I know exactly why that is. It's because I haven't been drawing as much as I should be, because I've been letting admin work and everything take over my life. And also like constraining myself with tutorials as well. Like drawing and filming is a little bit of a task, especially if something is taking a while, or I'm getting frustrated with it and I'm recording it and I'm trying to get through these struggles whilst kind of making sure that I present what I'm doing in a way that you guys can follow. I know in a couple of the recent tutorials I have made a few mistakes, and I've kind of been like, made a mistake there, let's rectify that. So I hope that's been like a good kind of learning thing, I don't know. But yeah, sometimes when I'm recording, I feel a little bit constrained, and I'm like, I want to do something about that, because I kind of feel like not losing my love of drawing, because I absolutely love art and everything to do with it, but I'm just kind of not feeling my current body of work, like with the whole plain background. I've been doing that for a very long time now, and I've come to the realization that I need to change that, because I'm not happy with how that's looking. People have been telling me for a long time, by people I mean students, that they want to learn backgrounds. And just looking through Adobe stock and finding all of these different images, like autumnal images and wildlife that I want to draw, and seeing like all of the colours in the background, I'm like, yes, 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 that's what I should be doing. I have done a few kind of bird portraits recently that have included a bit more context, like the blue tip with the blossom, really love that one, and the nuthatch with the tree branch. I don't really love drawing those kinds of textures and those kinds of things. I kind of get a little bit daunted by it, and the reason I'm daunted by it is because it's new to me, and by doing that new thing and by working on those textures, I'm gonna grow my skills and I'm gonna develop. So I need to bite the bullet, let's cut the bullshit, and let's draw some backgrounds. Let's actually develop ourselves. By ourselves I mean me, but if you guys are struggling as well with, like, you think that your work isn't as good as it should be, or you just don't see much progression over your last couple of pieces, let's do something risky together, and let's do something new. So let's, whether that's, I don't know, drawing a bird. If you haven't drawn birds before because you found them daunting, let's draw the bird. let's do all the stuff that scares us so that we can progress as artists. And that's what I'm going to do moving forward with my body of work, starting from now, because I was like, let's implement this in the new year. But I'm like, hold on a minute, why would I bother just doing it in the new year? What makes a new year the reason to start something? Why not just start something now, on a Wednesday almost afternoon, where I need to go and make a cup of tea because I don't have a cup of tea and I just realised I need that to continue. So yeah, I'm gonna start making more illustrative style or types of work, because one of my biggest loves in life is Beatrix Potter. If you haven't or don't know what Beatrix Potter is, you need to go and look that up. I used to watch all of the would you call them cartoons? The kids show. I used to watch the kids show as a kid. Even now I have it on sometimes because they are just so heartwarming and they provide a lot of inspiration. And I went to the Lake District in the summer and I visited Hilltop, which is where Beatrix Potter lived and worked and drew, and I saw all of the kind of scenery that she had drawn within her books, and then which was replicated in the kids show. I got a lot of inspiration then, but I didn't actually apply it. I didn't make that connection and realization in my mind that I needed to come in this direction for my work. So following in kind of Beatrix Potter's footsteps, I suppose, I'm going down the route of more illustrative wildlife pieces rather than just studies. Before I would just like draw a badger head, a fox head, but now I want to kind of draw the whole fox and the context that the fox is in, so that it kind of tells a bit more of a story. And I think that's the way I need to go. So I've just downloaded a really cute reference photo. I asked a couple of friends what I should draw. One friend, I had a choice between 2 mice images and 2 hedgehog images. I'm going to draw them all anyway, or the 2 mice images I'm going to draw anyway, and I couldn't decide which one of the hedgehogs. So I asked a couple of friends this morning. One friend said the mouse that I haven't got here is like a group of mice. One friend said that, and then another friend said the hedgehog. I've gone, you know, as an Amie would usually do, I have ignored all of their suggestions and I've gone with something else. So this is what I've gone with. This cute little bugger, and I'm just going to draw this out. I'm gonna just use the iPad just to do the outline, and then transfer it to some paper, and I think I'm going to do some live streaming on my Facebook page about with it. I do have some other work that I need to do, but I just feel like for my mind's sake I need to get stuck into this at least for an hour and get it started. And I've also chosen a mushroom reference picture because I was really inspired by this group of fly agaric mushrooms, and I want to draw them as a tutorial for my students, like full on. It's not going to be a massive piece, just like a little tiny piece. There's what are they called? There's like a background, there's some grass, and I want to just include it all, but like in like a small kind of postcard format. So I'm going to do that as a tutorial for students. I did ask on my group and on Patreon, and everybody is down for it. I'm like, it's not entirely wildlife, but everyone was like, it's still wild and it's still nature. So I'm going to go ahead and do it because I want to include more of this stuff in my work, because drawing animals is like a skill set in itself, but being able to then apply that skill set and then work on other textures and other things like botanicals, which is, I really love drawing botanicals because they're so different to animals. Yeah, I want to kind of encourage people to not be afraid to do this kind of thing. So that's my plan. This was a big rant, but I really needed to voice some of these things. I feel like I've had a little bit of like, I don't know whether to call it artist block, because I don't really feel like I haven't been like creative my mind is always firing with ideas and stuff to do, but I just feel like I have made a connection now with the way in which I need to progress, and now I'm like, yes, let's do this. So I don't know whether it was like a bit of artist block, I suppose you could call it that, but I'm not sure what it was. But now I'm just set that I just need to draw the things that I want to draw, and that's going to make me happy, and that's going to help me progress as an artist. So let's draw this outline, and then I'm going to live stream. Hi, I want to sort this camera out. That's no better either. Okay, there we go. It's Wednesday. It's finally November. Happy November, and I really hope that you had a good Halloween time. So I've been doing some thinking, and I say this every time I record my face, and I leave it so long in between recording any type of clips ever that I'm just repeating myself all the time, but it has been a moment since I have picked up the camera and recorded anything. As you can tell, I now have pink and blue hair because I went as Harley Quinn for Halloween, so that was fun times there. Anyway, I've done some thinking, and I've decided that I'm going to do just monthly vlogs, because then I have a lot more content to show than just a week, because my weeks tend to be very similar and monotonous. I either do admin, or I draw, or I'm packaging cards, or I'm packaging orders. There's never very much different, I suppose. So I'm going to start including like some other kind of like lifestyle things as well. But I'm going to try and edit this together with whatever the hell I have. I'm also going to trial putting this back on my main channel. So, hello, welcome to my face again. Yeah, but anyway, I'm going to edit this together, see what I have, and we're going to start like afresh, nice in November, with lots of stuff to do. So, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you next time. Bye! Also, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a hat inside, it's because I've got the most terrible hair underneath here, and I can't be asked to sort it out, and I wanted to wear my hair down, and I didn't want to wash it,